Hello people of YouTube. Today we are back again bringing you another video. I'm gonna start a new series, Fallout 3. This will just be a walkthrough of the single player campaign, or I don't know, but maybe some DLC too later on anyways. Gotta start off the main game, but so we will start off a new game. And if you don't know the story of this game, just look it up somewhere, I don't know. You'll understand it. Basically, I'll give you a summary. Post-apocalyptia happens. Well, right now it's in post-apocalyptia, and well, supposedly 200 years ago, all these atomic bombs fell on America and like all the rest of the world. And you're set in Washington, D.C. in this game, and you gotta do all sorts of like post-apocalyptic things while avoiding raiders, mutants, all that want to kill you and such. So yeah, this game is really good. I really like it. What you start off in this game is you start off in a vault, and a vault is where if you paid enough money, this is in the lore anyways, if you paid enough money, you got into it, and well, that's why mostly like the rich and political like figures got into vaults, and a lot of them were devoted for research too. So this is a nice view of the Washington Monument, and the rest of Washington DC just completely destroyed. And that is a view of one of the most badass soldiers that there ever existed. So Bethesda Game Studios presents. Yep, they make pretty good games like Skyrim, stuff like that. That's the only one I could come up with in my mind. Skyrim, Fallout New Vegas.
War.
I think they made some
War
of the the initial Fallout games, but I'm not exactly sure.
When our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock.
I'm just gonna let you watch these like cutscenes stuff. You might have to turn your volume up if you haven't heard it, if you can't hear it.
To simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
So yeah, that kind of sums up the basic lore a little bit. Right now your character's being born, so... And the character creation in this game's insane, but it's not on the level of Skyrim, so I mean... Don't expect too many options, yet it's absolutely crazy still.
Boy or a girl?
I think I'll be a boy this playthrough.
It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. A beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there.
What's up?
I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I...
Yeah, I might. Most people have names, so... Well, I might as well write my name. Sure, why the hell not?
That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly.
He doesn't seem very enthused with that name, but, you know.
Let's see what you'll look like when you're old.
Since he didn't choose it, the conscious baby did. Alright, here's the gene projection thing. This is basically how it shows your character creation stuff, so this just shows how you'll look like when you're older, but, oh, no, I don't want to do that. But, let's... Alright, yeah, I'm gonna pick that. I'm gonna try to make it kind of like me, relatively. The person, not it. I don't want to call it it. Alright, let's customize it a little bit. Him, okay. General G. What should I do? Can make him like fat looking or light looking. I'm gonna make him somewhere in between. His face looks nice. That's good. I mean, like, just his... Yeah. Let's see the tone here. Let's make it not as flushed, maybe give him a little bit more in the middle, usually. Shade. I don't want it to look like an albino, but that looks good. Well, that's pretty decent. Dark brown. That's my real eye color. Alright, let's move on to hair. Hairstyle. Gonna be a little different. By the way, I got a haircut, so if I pick something that doesn't look like me right now, or the last, like, channel update, sorry. But it looks different now, so that looks fine. Let's go back to, well, hair color, yeah, let's change hair color to, not rosewood, I don't wanna, that's chestnut, I think chocolate will be sufficient. Facial hair, might as well put some sort of facial hair on him. I don't want to put some creepy facial hair like that, but, makes him look like, gosh, this facial hair makes him look like 50% older. I don't think I'm even going to put any at all. Unless, well, that actually looks half decent. Sure, why not? Yeah, there we go. Sure.
You're going to look a lot like your dad.
Yeah, I kind of
See
do.
that, Catherine?
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James.
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compressions. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on. It's you and me. Okay?
We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. Fail to meet my expectations.